Hello, welcome my beautiful manifesting goddesses. I'm so excited to be back here with another quick training video. This one is going to be around energy. It is quite different to the other ones that I have been training on, but it is all very relevant and related. So what is energy? Energy is... everything is made up of energy. So when we want to look at it from a law of attraction or from a manifesting point of view, we are all energy, and in order for us to manifest, it is energy attract energy. That is like the law of attraction way of looking at it, and that is also quantum physics. But we are all made up of energy, and energy attracts energy. So when we want to manifest something, we've got to be in the same energy, and that's why when I explain how to manifest something, it is truly embodying the version of you that already has it, which is being of that same energy. So I hope that kind of makes sense. But the main thing about energy and what I want to talk to you about today is that we are always making energy exchanges with people. So we go through multiple energy exchanges, and this can really affect our own energy. And whether you believe it or not, or whether you're aware, but when you have an interaction with someone, you're exchanging energies. So you're giving off your energy and you're taking on their energy. So if you have ever experienced a time where you've woken up and your energy is off, like you just feel like shit, or you just feel yuck and you're not sure why, most likely is that you're holding on to someone else's energy. And when we go through energy exchanges, this can happen in multiple different ways. It can simply be a phone call, that's an energy exchange. It could be face to face. It could be touch. There's like so many different ways of having an energy exchange, and we could still be holding on to other people's energies from like years and years and years ago. So like if we were in a relationship with someone and we're constantly thinking about them, not constantly, but when we're thinking about them, most of the time, or in most cases, like if you're done with a relationship, it could be that you're still hanging on to their energy, and so you need to clear it. But in terms of energy and energy exchanges, it's really important to protect your energy. And protecting your energy is being aware of who you're giving your energy away to, and who you're taking in people's energy. So who are you hanging around with? Are they negative? Are they gossipy? Are they just Debbie Downers? Like anyone that's like that or is associated like that, they're probably going to drain your energy. Have you ever encountered or been around someone who you've just been like, oh, like they're really negative, like their energy, they're really draining, they're just draining to be around? Well, that is them like draining your energy. They are like suck the life out of you type of energy people, and a lot of the time they don't even know that they're aware of it, but it can happen. There are people out there that are like that and that do that, and so that's why that's why you got to be very careful of who you hang around with and who you allow in your energy field. And there is another type of energy, is people that just blurt their energy onto you, and their blurters are like the people that, so I don't know if negatives can be like that, but there are two. There is the blurters, and there's also the suckers. Sounds really bad, but the blurters are like just blurt all their shit onto you, which could be people that complain all the time, people that just want to hang all their shit onto you guys pretty much. And then there's the suckers, the ones that just suck up all your energy dry. So they could be the ones that just want to be around you, that want to just trying to think of a way. Energy suckers could be the people that just want to One example that I have found is that there are people that don't have a lot of energy or that are low energy, and they want to hang around you because you're high energy, so they actually suck the life out of you because because you're like up here, like yeah, and maybe they're just down here, they're low, they're whatever, so that they want to be around you to suck the energy out of you, which ends up being worse, so I don't know why. But and a lot of the cases, people that are holding on to energies, and this is where I say, like, when you're having an energy exchange with someone through touch, this is more, you're more likely to take on their energy more so than for someone that you're just having a conversation with. So you could be sleeping with someone that has been through so much in their life, so freaking much in their life, and you are not aware of it, and then you sleep with them or whatever, and then you like have that energy exchange, and then you've just like taken on all their shit, taken on all their energy. Can you imagine that? And like a lot of the time we don't realize, we're not aware of this energy thing. Like we don't realize that we've taken on the energy. And like if you have ever felt shit after sleeping with someone, or you've just felt heavy, or like you've regretted it, whatever the case may be, that is because you've taken on their energy and you've realized their energy is not that good. So protecting your energy, setting boundaries, it's figuring out who's good and who's not, and being careful and wary of who you hang around and who you energy exchange. And there's also releasing energy, and there's a couple of ways of releasing energy, but one funny ass way that I do it is that I just imagine like a cord, like an energy cord, and then I just imagine in my head that the scissors cut it, and then it goes, it's like this, and it goes but what I do physically is I click. So I click, and I imagine all the energy cord snapping. So as soon as I click, it's cut. And if you ever see me click, you'll know why. I'm not having like a Tourette's moment. It's just because like I need to cut a cord. And if I've ever had a conversation with someone, especially if it's like work or something, and other job, and it wasn't like a friendly chat, or I don't know, it was just something that's bothering me, and then I need to cut it. It could also be that I'm just in the moment now, just going about my day, and then I have this moment of feeling like anxious, or I get all these negative thoughts coming through, or I have these feelings that like just randomly come up, which you don't know why. That is also like you haven't cleared your energy. It could also be that if you're having a thought that it is to do with you, but it's not necessarily something that's recently happened. Like if you're thinking of something like, why do I do this, or why do I have to do this? Like it's not necessarily your thought, it's probably just the energy. Just chop that shit away, chop it up. And like, I'm not even kidding you, when I do that, I actually feel a release. Another way that I do, another way of releasing my energy is if I'm having a shower and I'm spiraling, and a lot of the times in like rooms or certain areas where people have been, or I have been before that I haven't cleared, and I'm spiraling, it just means that energy needs to clear. Like there's obviously that energy that has been hanging around and then just hasn't left. So a lot of the times, or in most cases, I've seen it's in the shower or in the bath when energy isn't cleared. I like spiral with my thoughts, which is really weird because usually it should be like therapeutic or relaxing. So I just literally imagine I can cut it, but in this instance, I actually imagine all the energy. I just imagine all this energy like floating away out of my body, and I imagine it like going out through a window. And the same thing with my room, and I do this multiple times a day. When every night before bed, I imagine all this energy. I say, I intend to release the energy, all the energy from the day, and I just imagine it out the window. And you'll be surprised if you try this. I would recommend trying it, and like you will have such a nice sleep, like such a better sleep. When I first started doing that, I was like, oh my god, I need to do this. I need to do this. But this can occur in other situations as well, like the shower or other areas. The shower, my room, my car. My car's a big thing. And another thing is, if you ever feel like you're in a built-up area, like full of like people, and you just feel like anxious and you don't know why, that's the energy. So you want to make sure that you clear the energy around you where possible. So I just imagine that all this energy is, I say I intend to release all the energy out of my body and out of the room, out of the area, out of the room, and I just imagine all this energy out the window. I always suggest out a window, out of a door, because you want to imagine it leaving, and that way the energy is gone. So there's that way, and there's the cord cutting. There is also another one, which if you wanted to give it a go, it is the Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. So I just imagine that there are a whole bunch of energy cords running off my back. So all I do is I just call upon Archangel Gabriel to cut all the energy cords, and I imagine all the energy cords from my back just snipping. So I imagine him cutting all the cords. And then I ask him to seal or to cover. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. And then I call upon the Archangel Michael to protect my energy and protect the space around me, whether it's in my room, whether it's my house. That's another way to do it. So that is my video on how to protect the energy. If you love this, if this resonated with you, please comment. I'd love to know whether you're aware of energy, whether you're into it, whether, you know, maybe it's something you don't give a crap about, or maybe it's something you want to learn more of. Let me know in the comments. I would love to know your take on energy. It's something that I've been really invested in with the last like 6 months or so, because I've seen a huge shift, and because I'm an empath, and a lot of empaths, which I think most people are empaths, but more so people that are on the high level of empaths, they really feel for people's feelings. It's like they know what people are going through without knowing what they actually go through. They take on a lot of people's energy as well, and I'm a very big empath, and I take on a lot of people's energy most of the time, so I've got to make sure I protect it. So this is one thing that I feel like was very needed. And if you feel like your energy, like you feel like you can feel other people's energy, or you can feel your energy, then this would be very helpful for you, because you got to protect your energy, girl. We're all goddesses. We're all raising the vibrations and wanting to manifest everything. So I hope this video has helped, and I will see you next time. Bye.